jumping in on the NASDAQ. This is the next one I had called out as well. So this one was like absolutely perfect. Right into the 80%. It, stop would have been below the 100, and this rocketed up all the way up to about 223 pips. Good morning, YouTubers. It's your boy Rick, aka Iconic. I'm back with another banger. It is currently 5:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm looking at going long on the US30. So the market came down. Market rejected. Actually, it broke past my 80% kill zone, but closed above. So I'm gonna go be taking a long trade right now. My mouth is dry as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. I literally just woke up. Alright, so I'm actually gonna go in 2 lots, which is gonna be $2 per pip. And I'm gonna put a stop loss at about risking $155 with a TP. Okay, so there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead right now, and I was also actually looking at the NASDAQ yesterday, kind of looking at the same play. Let me remove this and redo it here. Okay, so for the NASDAQ, I don't know why, but I was looking at a short entry, but I was looking for it to pull back into this area here, but market just continued downwards. So I guess the way we could look at this one would be similar to how I'm looking at the US30, from the low to the high into the 80% kill zone, that's where the market is trading right now, and look for a long entry with a stop below the low. I think this was the low of the 29th. Okay, well, no, I'm blind as a bat. I got my glasses on and I still can't see. The 28th. Okay, so that's a potential long. So we'll be looking at risking, let's go below this low, 57 pips. Okay, so 54 pips, or we'll just put it at 62 pips to make 100 and let's say 50 pips. Since it is Friday, I'm not trying to shoot for a lot more. Okay, so that's another potential long trade. If you wanted to hold over the weekend, then you'd be looking at going to the possibly the next 80% kill zone, and we're between the 40, 60, and the 80% kill zone. So again, I just took a long entry on the US30. Reason being, going off the recent swing. Okay, market pulled back, broke below my 80% kill zone, pulled back towards the 80% kill zone. Actually, never closed below the 80% kill zone. So that's the reason why I took the trade. Take profit back up to the 40% kill zone, or what looks like it was recent or actually current resistance. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video. In probably next about a little bit less than an hour, I'm expecting some movement, because it, again, like I said, it is after 5 right now. So typically about 6:15, 6:30, the market tends to move. So this could either go against me, or as usual, it could go in profit. So I'm kind of risking the profit that I made, some of the profit that I made yesterday. So the account equity balance right now is 10,171.89 or 10,156.69, because I am currently down. Let's see, what am I down right now? Okay, so I'm down $17. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Okay, and as the market goes up, I'm gonna be looking to execute another trade. So if the market breaks, once it starts going into profit, if it breaks above the 60% kill zone, I'm going to look to take another entry with a stop somewhere between the 80 and the 100%. And I'll continue to add more positions as it proves that it wants to go higher. So as of right now, I'm just going to let this run. I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back a little bit later. More than likely, it's going to be after work, which is not until I leave work around 4 p.m. Get home probably by 4:20 or a little bit less, and then I'll come back and see how the trade looks. If it's going super well, more than likely either my TP is gonna get hit before I come home, or I might close it out before I get home, depending on what's going on in the market, or possibly hold over the weekend, because with my FX funds you can hold your trades over the weekend, which is pretty freaking awesome. And another thing as well too, if the market starts, if it looks like it's going a little bit lower, and depending on how it's holding up, I might go ahead and add another short position on that. I'm sorry, long position. So again, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and I'll come back a little bit later. So again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks. Okay, all right, so welcome back. I just added a second position to my trade. The reason being, the market broke above my 60% kill zone. Could have waited for a close above that area just to confirm my long entry. So since I did take another position, I went ahead and moved my stop losses. Okay, so right now I'm risking 72 on one, and I think maybe about $40 or something like that on the other one. So overall risking about 121 bucks. So we're gonna hold this trade and see if the market comes down, take me out, or if it's gonna move back. And actually I'm looking to take another entry since it's pulling back to the first entry zone. Okay, so another long, and I'm risking another 40 bucks. So overall looks like I'm risking about $200, or 160 actually, that I'm risking on this trade. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video again and I'll come back a little bit later. So I'm about to actually go get ready for work. I'll see you guys a little bit later today. Hey, what's up, gang? It's currently 4:25 p.m. Just came in the house coming from work. As you can see on my screen here, that my trade is closed out. I'll kind of give you a rundown of what happened. As you're aware, this morning I think I was up 10,100 and something dollars. I don't recall the numbers. I guess we could always, log into the account and see. So I was into the trade, and then on my way to work, I was listening to news, and they said that Amazon as well as Apple reported a negative loss. I mean, let me rephrase that. So they made a profit, but it was less than what was projected, so to speak. So I anticipated that the market was going to drop. Even though I was in the Us30, typically that would affect the NASDAQ. But, just overall, I was anticipating the stock market to drop, which would lead to Us30 and the NASDAQ dropping. But it was the complete reverse. I mean, it did do a decent sized drop, but this would have been like the perfect trade, because if you, as I do get into the my 80% kill zone, and then I go from the 80% kill zone all the way up to my next kill zone take profit, which is either the 40, the 60, or the 80. So if you notice that I stayed in the trade and kept my stop loss below the 100%, if I took it all the way up, I would have been in the trade maybe about 191 pips, right? And I ended up taking multiple lots on this trade, but I ended up closing it out. I'm sure you guys could hear my little baby boy in the background. He's 2 years old and he doesn't know when to stop. I'll be there in a second, buddy. Pardon that. So I ended up closing out this trade, right? As soon as I closed it out, it took off to the upside. But before that even took off to the upside, I ended up jumping in on the NASDAQ. And this is the next one I had called out as well. So this one was like absolutely perfect. Right into the 80%. It, stop would have been below the 100, and this rocketed up all the way up to about 223 pips. So after closing out the US30 trade, I tried to, I did what I told myself I wouldn't do. I tried to jump back in on a buy side, then the market dropped. So I ended up losing $266, which pushed me back under the $10,000 mark. Then I noticed a nice opportunity on the NASDAQ 100, so I ended up jumping into that trade immediately, and it just started to rocket off. So that ended up, I'm not even sure how many pips I got on that one, but I'm gonna go ahead and try logging into my back office right there, Charter Coburn. No need to hide that, just trying to be transparent with you guys. So let's go ahead and log in. All right, account number 4485257. So overall, I had a good day. Started out a little bit rocky, and the last part of the trading day, I ended up having 5 lots, and then I closed out the last 5-lot trade that I took. And as soon as I closed out, within like a minute of me closing it out, the shit took off. So right now you see the net profit of $603.81. So my account right now is up $10,603.81. No violation detected. Okay. So, all right. Okay, let me see what's at the bottom down here. So crazy because I've never been down here before. Alerts and history. All right. Oh, so this is all the trades that I took. So okay, so here it is right here. 2 5 lots. Boom, boom on the NASDAQ. And I ended up closing out the last one for $3.65, and then the thing jumped immediately. So I would have actually passed the first phase of the challenge had I not closed that out. But neither here nor there. I'm up $10,603.81. So a few $100 left to go. Let's just round it off at $200 that I need to go ahead and pass phase 1 and then on to phase 2. Phase 2, I think I just have to make $500, and once I make that $500, then I'm gonna have the live trading account, and from there I'm gonna see what I could do with that account. So again, guys, follow me, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, and share. Let me know what your trading experience is. Let me know, what obstacles you're facing, because I do tell you my obstacles right now is just not even more obstacle, but just what I'm battling is just trying to stay away from the charts when I'm at work. Just is like I just have to look at it. I have to see what's going on in the market. I get these alerts from Yahoo Finance, and it tells me, oh, this happened, and I immediately look at so maybe I'll just uninstall Yahoo Finance. That way I don't see shit. And the only thing I'm stuck with is the charts. But at the same time, it just looks like there's always a setup, and it's feel like I just always have to take this setup. So I'm battling with that right now. I'm not even gonna lie. So yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm feeling really good about passing this challenge, or at least passing phase 1 and then on to phase 2. I'm gonna go on to phase 2 a little bit more relaxed, analyze my trade, definitely take my trade setups that I think are working pretty well. 80% kill zone, 60% kill zone, 40% kill zone. These are all areas that we can look to take trades, but I personally love taking it off the 80%. Yes, we can always sell on the way down, but if my bias is to the upside, especially during a time when the market looks like it's trending up, there's absolutely no reason why I'm gonna want to sell, because it's quite easier for a lot of big players to come in and just pump the market right back up as soon as you enter. So I'd rather just wait, and I can show you time and time again why this kill zone is so important. At least for me it is. I could probably pick anywhere on this chart, and it's going to just yield the perfect trade, at least for my setup, for what I'm looking at when I'm utilizing my 80% kill zone. It might not work for everybody, but this is just what works for me. My 80% kill zone, supply and demand. So here's a shot right here. Market popped into the 80% kill zone, and I always look to, so let's assume this was the 6 a.m. candle, right, and the 5 a.m. So typically what you would do is you just put a buy stop right above here, and have the market take you in. Okay, and if you're looking for a re-entry, always try to look for a re-entry at the 60% kill zone. Okay, and then we just wait for the market to go up. So if you take a look, the market went up into the 60% kill zone. That's your take profit. And you could also look for a short position here, which would have been nice. Since this is not really a trend, this is not a trend. The market's shooting up, but that's not a trend. That's just a nice impulsive move. This was actually just a sideways movement that the market was given, and then it broke out. So all of this was just a sideways moves, you know, up, down, market broke out, impulsive, and then there's always a correction before it makes another impulsive move, right? So we have impulsive, all corrective going all the way down this direction, and then another impulsive move. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. That's where I'm at right now for the trade. The market is closed. So Sunday when the market opens, I'll take a look at the market and see what trades we have. Again, like the video, share the video, and please subscribe to the channel. Let's get this thing popping. Let's get funded, and let's create a financial independence for ourselves. Again, this is Rick, aka Iconic, with another video. Thanks for watching.